you beautiful, beautiful roasted pork bellies of love. How is everybody? How is breakfast burrito supreme stuffed Jake Smith? My honey butter chicken biscuit Chad Smith. My early morning summer sausage Ron Weasley. My good morning honey dipped coffee Angel. My elusive but not lost PPR. Who else have I missed? Anybody else in here that I missed? Did I miss anybody else? I don't know. Anyways, so we're on a road trip. We're heading to Dallas. Alright? We are heading to Dallas to see the grandparents and everything. But we're also going to go and check out the Haunted Hill Mansion or the Haunted Hill House. Uh, that's up for sale. That me and Miss Star may be buying. We may be buying the Haunted Hill House in Mineral Wells, Texas, and opening it as a haunted bed and breakfast. Yes, sir, Chad. Yes, sir. Live on location road trip. Look how beautiful that sky is. So, how are you all, you lovable, lovable snuggle bugs? Hey, Amber, how you doing, sis? So, if me and Miss Star does buy this house, this Haunted Hill house, who I'm thinking about doing a open sleep for a lot of YouTubers out there that want to come and do an overnight, like, weekend stay, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for free. And y'all can do all your paranormal fantasies out there. Because this place supposedly has 7 spirits at it. And maybe, just maybe, I won't have to do security ever again. Yes. Hey, Amber. Did I say hi to you, Amber? I'm sorry, sis. But anyways, so times are getting worse. Even the price of eggs and everything has skyrocketed. Even though a lot of the government, you know, what do you call them? Government officials for emergency response and stuff like that and everything. They are telling people to make the new Victory Gardens, and they're telling people to, you know, raise their own chickens, you know. Well, but on the other hand, they're also scaring individuals in owning their own livestock, owning chickens and doing gardening with the threats of like HOAs and telling people that they're going to have to move into more rural areas to do rural home gardening. So I don't understand our government. They want us to do this stuff, but then they realize if the majority of people do start doing their victory gardens or freedom gardens, what they call them now, freedom gardens. What is that going to do to grocery stores? What is that going to do? Hey, John, how you doing? Hey, Spooky, what is up, my wonderful, wonderful blackened, crispy chorizo sausage? I could just suckle on you all day, Spooky. Hey, Sarah, how you doing, sis? Stop. Hold on. Up. Ain't that ain't good when I'm trying to read chat and drive at the same time, ain't it? Anyways, so this is going to be Q&A. You know, Q&A about a lot of stuff on what should we start preparing for. What is the goal of the future? Are we going to conform to protein paste like they are doing in Japan, in factories, and in the subways of Japan? People that are working 18 plus hours a day in Japan, they get what's called a protein paste. Free. All you can eat. It's supposed to energize you. It's supposed to keep you full, saturate your hunger. It is even supposed to quell your thirst. And it doesn't make you have to go to the bathroom. Hey, Jim. How you doing, brother? What? If you look at everything that's going on in the news right now, all right, in the NASDAQ, they said that rural farmers have lost almost 60% of their farmland in the last 4 years. That goes for everything. That goes for meat farms. That goes for dairy farms. That goes for every farm out there. Even the garden, even the mass production grain and potatoes. and everything else that's going on. The thing is the world literally doing what generations in the past have told us that they were going to do? Are they really are they getting ready to do a survival of the fittest? That means if you don't have the money to pay for food, if you don't have the means to acquire food, even a lot of states and everything have put up bans and will arrest you if you kill any kind of wild game on your own property. A lot of states are doing that now, that you can only hunt during certain seasons, and that's it. And if you hunt at any other time, it's against the law, and they will either fine you or put you in jail. So, and that's a major majority of food for like people in Alaska, Hawaii, smaller isolated states. Well, Alaska's not small, but population wise, it's small. And trying to get resources pushed up into Alaska is expensive. I saw in Alaska in Fairbanks a 32 pack of bottled water, $15 for a pack of bottled water. Technically, they can't, Angel, but technically they can. I mean, any country that suffers from, it's kind of like overpopulation of animals. If a state or a country has an overpopulation of an animal species, they are allowed to have open season hunting on those animals, like deers. If a population or a county has an overpopulation of deers, they will have an open season on deers to lower the population. Because not only does deers in masses destroy the wildlife, but they also destroy farms, they destroy gardens, they destroy everything that they can eat. How you doing, Miss Southern Belle? Yep. And the thing is they open season for things like that. But the bad part is too many people are too weak anymore to actually go out and dispatch their own food. Too many people anymore are too afraid to go and shoot Bambi's mom or to kill Bambi. I'm sorry. I've been in the wilderness all my life. I love animals. But I'm sorry. I will put a deer down. I will put a rabbit down. I'll put anything down if it allows me to eat and allows me to live. Yep, they also get deformed too. Yeah, so they go. But I mean, you also got to see that deers are also creating the the what is it called, the zombification or the wasting disease. And the wasting disease is from incest of deers and also crossbreeding of deers. Like here in Texas, we have three deer breeds that should not be together. We have whitetail, we have axis, and we have black buck. Axis and black buck come from Africa, but they have escaped from a lot of exotic game hunting areas and have started breeding in the wild. And they're crossbreeding with local deer here. No, Chad, I'm in a Fiat. I'm in a Fiat 500X, brother. It's so bougie. I got heated seats. My steering wheel is heated. Um, I've got a sunroof. Yeah, it's the wife's car. It ain't mine. But hey, Luca, how you doing, brother? But that's another thing. That's another reason why a lot of a lot of farms and everything are losing a lot of produce, losing a lot of vegetables, fruits, is because of overpopulation of everything. And it's because man killed all the natural predators. But then they want us to go out after brainwashing us that if we shoot a deer or whatever, we're going to jail, then brainwashing people that guns are bad, brainwashing people, all this other stuff that we have to go through on a daily basis manipulates us to a point where we do not want to, where the last three generations, they can't survive. If push came to shove, the last three, the three recent generations will not be able to survive. They will not be able to put a deer down because 90% of them are tree hugging hippies that, you know, that whine and complain and say that they're vegan, even though, and they call us murderers and everything because we go and kill an animal. But, you know, vegans kill 10 times more life than one hunter does. But you got to think, those thousands and thousands of acres that has to be farmed to make your vegetables and everything, you have to kill every ground animal, every mole, every rat, every ground squirrel, every insect. You have to kill, and not only talking about that, but you're also, I mean, vegans or vegetarians are also killing plants because plants are alive too. So just because they can't scream doesn't mean you're not killing it. Anyways, No. I mean, but anyways, this world is turning on itself. This world is too dependent on the government to take care of them. This world is too dependent on somebody else to baby them. Spooky, I got plenty of meat for you, boy. I got plenty of meat for you there. Wink, wink. I got a summer sausage with your name on it, Spooky. Anyways, love you, Spooky. See, who else? Who else talks like a Matthew? Uh, Other people are too scared to talk like a Matthew. Oh, give me a second. But this world, and I know I say it all the time. Every generation has said the next generation is the worst generation. My only fans. I know, right? Uh, I got hey spooky. I got a slim brisket that I can put in your mouth any day, son. So I've been driving for a minute. I'm gonna smoke. We're gonna have a one-on-one talk, okay? One-on-one. You got me? Me, you, and the 10 people that's in here. This is one-on-one. Correct, Lukem. We are meat eaters. We are omnivores, which means we will scavenge anything. We were even scavengers, okay? Rookie, you need to light my fire, man. What's up, Freaky? How you doing? I do have a big. I I was about to say, I was about to say the other word there, Chad. I was about to say I do have a. So this world has confused us, beat us down. We don't know how to think anymore. We don't even know what we don't even know what we are anymore. Like we're at a point where humans are even questioning what they are. And I'm talking about, if you look at yourself in the mirror and you see something dangling, you know what that is. But in this day of age, because the way the government and media, school, everything is, it's confusing the world. Okay. How do you think these people in this generation now is going to survive in an apocalyptic event? They're not. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say it. Yes, we are. We're always a bunch of pervs, Spooky. Sorry to hear that, Chad, brother. I hope you feel better, bud. I need my bolts. I need my bolts, man. So, here's the thing. We're going to have a roundtable discussion. And I'm not talking about people getting up here and running their jaws. I do enough of that. All right. I do enough of that for everybody. So, this is going to be an open question and answer. And I want the chat to discuss within the chat what they want. If somebody has a question about what we should start planning for, put it in. If you have a question about anything, put it in the chat. And we will all sit around, bang on the little lap drums, and sing Kumbaya and meditate and power crystal and do seismic wave each other. I don't know. We'll figure something out in the chat. So, see, I want to believe that. I want to believe that, Angel. But I have more of a thought that a house mother that needs to protect her children is more ferocious and more dangerous in a survival situation than anybody else, than somebody like me. You know, I'll put somebody down. I mean, if Spooky comes onto my yard and everything and he's got a ham sandwich in his hand, I'm putting a bullet in his brain. I'm eating his ham sandwich, then I'm going to cook him later. But a mother that loves her kids and loves her family will be more dangerous than I ever will. Hey Dale, how you doing? But a lot of people, when they get put in the fight flight position, 90% of people will fly. 90% because that's how society has beat us down. Because even in today's standards, people cannot fight each other. People cannot people will rather sit there and get hit by somebody else than take the chance of going to court and being the defender and losing and going to jail because the other one had a better lawyer. The world has corrupted us so much and controlled us so much. They're not like our generation, coming from the 80s and the 90s, where we would beat the shit out of each other and shake each other's hands and help each other off the ground and call each other friend. Yes, Spooky. Give me that hot dog, Spooky. But it it's turned to that point where even society is afraid to turn against people in control, you know? Like if we as a group, if we as the population, we are the ones that literally make the government what it is. We are the ones that give them a paycheck and everything. But we sit there and let the government yeah, yeah. But you know, we sit and let the government control us. We let the judicial system control us. And we say we do that so the world doesn't fall into chaos. And that's BS. It is because we control, the government controls us. And to get out of that, we have to go against the government. And the only way to do that is to burn down society as we know it and rebuild society in a new light. Because even our democracy and everything was still made and still created by a monarchy ideal. Because that's all we ever grew up knowing. That's all society ever knew was kings being over us, forcing laws onto us. What's the difference between a king and a president? You vote them in. That's the only difference. I mean, even a president doesn't have power anymore. It's the Senate. It's every other smaller leech in the government that controls everything else. The smaller leeches are the ones that control everything. It has to be a unison vote. It doesn't matter what the pedestrians say. We don't know half of the stuff that goes on. Whoop, sorry. But yeah, we don't know half of 90% of the laws that are enforced every day that we have to follow. And we don't know it until a police officer tells us we broke this law. Didn't know it was a law until you told me. But life is a mirror image of something else, just different. I'm sorry to hear that, Luke and brother. I need some healing. I'll tell you that. So, here's the thing. All right. The apocalypse isn't going to come and never will. Because as soon as it starts up, it will be put down. There is not going to be the Mad Max world that I wanted growing up. It's never going to be. The only thing I can do, and the only thing I can tell y'all is to be more self sufficient. I'm not going to fear monger y'all. I'm not going to say, oh, the end of the world's going to be here tomorrow. Because that's bullshit. And even the Mayans could predict the end of the world. And they had a whole entire damn calendar counting it down. We're not going to be invaded by aliens. We're not going to have a zombie apocalypse. We're not going to have, well, I don't know. We may have a zombie apocalypse, maybe. But not in our lifetimes. Anything that can and will happen, it's going to happen after our lifetime. You know, I think the most destruction we've ever had that wasn't even in our lifetime was World War II. That was literally fear because it was happening. Sorry, I'm trying to read everything. Trying to read everything. Hey, Dark, how you doing, brother? Missed you, brother. Chad's falling apart at 33. Oh, my little brother. He's a squishy toy. I mean, you gotta look how long that zombie plant has evolved. A that plant that makes zombies out of ants, it'll have to evolve more and more, and it'll have to have more human contact than it does to evolve to be able to zombification us. I mean, our body is more complex than an ant. The only way we're going to do it is if a biologist creates some way to do it. And even then, it's not going to be like some mad super villain or like whatchamacallit. What is that? What was that movie called? Resident Evil? Is that it? Yeah, I think that was it. Some corporation that set out some virus. Nah, I mean the CDC probably already has some kind of zombie virus. We just don't know about it. There's too much stuff that's kept in the darkness that we will never know about. Not us, the public. Nice, Dark, nice. Yeah. It's so the world. The world has over 10 million different edible plants. The world is always healing and creating new things. For every one edible plant, there's 10 poisonous plants. That's how we have created gardening. So we could rule out the bad plants from the good plants. And I am not an herbalist. I'm not a wild edibles expert. But I know what I need to know. I'm not telling, it's good to learn some survival skills. It's good, but it's the same thing as saying you know survival skills and putting them to work. There's always a hitch in everything. You could be a master outdoorsman, blah, 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 whatever, and still get lost and still die. It happens. We're humans. We have fears. When you actually see death in your face or a dire situation that's in your face, it scares you. And when fear kicks in, you can't remember what to do. And also, you have to look at other elements in a survival situation. If you're half naked in freezing Michigan winters, and you can't do the dexterous abilities of your hands because your warmth is going to your internal organs of your hands, because that's what happens. That's why you get frostbite. That's why everything else happens. And also, you get the same effects in dehydration. Dehydration, you get the same effects. Your motor skills, everything, go to shit. Even though you have knowledge of survival, you can't even remember your own name if it's been day number 3 and you've had no food. It's hard to talk when you've had no food. You have to look at every small problem that go along with survival. When you are on day 2 of no food, your body begins to shut down. It starts to attack your fat cells. It starts to eat at your muscles because your muscles have fat. Your muscles have protein in it. Your muscles have every small little carbohydrate and everything that you need to survive. That's why people lose their limbs before they lose their internal organs. Because to the body, you can still live without your legs, without your hands, legs, without your arms. But you need your brain. You need your heart. You need your lungs. I'm trying to read. I'm trying to read. Freaky. So, fear can take down. That's a simple fact. And you can see it time after time after time again. 411 cases. 411 cases all over the world. There's It makes a great TV show. It makes a great movie. And even people that have survived the I shouldn't be alive moments, they don't come out unscathed. Just like the dumbass rock climber that got his arm caught and was trapped for like days in a place that he shouldn't have been climbing. I don't feel sorry for him. I don't risk, just like everybody else that does anything in nature. Nature is your friend and your enemy at the same time. Hey, ST, how you doing, brother? I understand, ST. That's what I'm trying to say. People don't. Anything can be a survival situation, brother. Anything. Just like what SD proved. Anything can be a survival situation. Any injury, any fall. If you're by yourself, anything can be a survival situation. Hey, newbie, how you doing? And people don't understand how hard it is to focus and everything when you're in excruciating pain. And I know there's plenty of ladies in here. I know y'all can tell me all about your time of the month pains and all that stuff. I understand. I do. I understand. Never experienced that time of the month pain, but that's why I say a lot more women can probably survive survival situation a lot better than men can. Reptilian Lodge. There's a reptile convention going on. How many of the UFO people are in here? Y'all want to go see some reptilian aliens? Sorry. Sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. I like to get my slither on. I'll tell you that. How to cook bacon with a magnifying glass, Dark. Nice, Dale. Be careful, brother. Be careful. All right. Can't wait to see it, brother. Be careful out there, brother. So, anyways, exotic. Oh my goodness, the exotic zoo. It's right here, right there. I want to see alligators. Exotic Resort Zoo. That place has the Exotic Resort Zoo has a cabin. Well, two cabin rentals. You can rent one in the elephant like barn, and you can rent one in the giraffe barn, and you could literally sleep in the barn with the elephants, and they will wake you up in the morning with their trunk. Hey, Greg, how you doing? I want to do that. I want to do that for mine and Miss Star's anniversary. I want to rent the elephant room and get slapped in the face with an elephant trunk saying, "Hey, wake up." I'm doing good, Greg, bro. I'm doing good. We're we're on a road. And, maybe maybe I can do a tour of the haunted hill house that I may be buying. Maybe turn it into a haunted bed and breakfast for people. I do, Ron. I do. Newbie. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not owned by that that guy. Right, Dark? Yeah, I know. The room is like $1,200 a night for the elephant room, and it's like $800 a night for the giraffes. Yeah, hoping to make a business out of it, Greg. Hey, Shez, how you doing, sis? How you been? Long time no see, sis. So, so I know, we're all a mix of people from different things in here, and I know a lot of people are like, paranormal investigators. A lot of people are this. A lot of people are that. I've done it all. But the one thing I can say is to a majority of you all. Because, like a lot of this, like some of my survival brothers and sisters and everything that's in here, they know, they have their pack, they have their survival gear and everything with them. But my main fear is my brothers and sisters in the other fields like paranormal, cryptids, whatever, that don't realize that you could be in a survival situation at any time, no matter where you go. And that y'all should have a small survival kit that's going to take care of you in a what if situation. And for that, you carry something that's going to save your life. Because how much is $50 to $100 compared to your life? You know? Hey Tim, how you doing, brother? Hey Janet, how you doing, sis? So, if there's anybody that's in the chat that does anything other than survival, and you need to have a small survival kit, I can help. I can help you. And there's plenty of other people in this chat that can help you also. And the thing is making a survival kit that's not going to weigh too much, but it's going to serve its purpose to help you if something ever happens. Is Cassie in here? Sorry, I was writing on Braille. Sorry. Sorry, I am driving and trying to read chat and trying to talk and all that good stuff. There's Cassie. Hey, sis. But in the reality of things, a survival situation can happen at any time. A SHTF situation can happen at a moment's notice, and you would never know until it happens. So you need something with you. You need to carry something with you. Whether you're going to a 200-year-old house in the middle of God knows where, or you're going to the Grand Canyon for just a day trip, you still need something there. You need something that will help you get back. Everybody has family. Everybody has somebody that loves them, that will miss them. Your life is the most important thing that you have. You need to come back. It doesn't matter if it's an end of the world scenario or your car broke down and you need to make it home. Those are the real scenarios. I'm not going to BS you, and I'm not going to bear grill you, and I'm not going to Les Stroud you. I'm not. I'm talking the God's honest truth. You know, you need to get back home. You need to wake up to see the next day, and you need to wake up and hug and kiss somebody and tell them you love them. And I'm talking about before and after you do anything, because you never know when your last moment's going to be. And especially if you make something more than just a hobby. If you are a dead set investigator on stuff, you're out 7 days a week doing this stuff. You need a kit to be put in, and you need to carry it on you all times. Oh, thank you, GPS. Anyways, you need to come back. And one of the first things you need, I mean, what's an extra 2 pounds put in your backpack? What's the difference between putting an extra 2 pounds in your backpack of 100 pounds of camera gear and dying with it? You know, what's the difference? You carry 50 to 100 pounds of camera gear, lighting, all this other stuff. Throw something in there that's going to help you. And one of the best things that you can do is buy a spot GPS locating device. They're dirt cheap, Gen 1s, Gen 2s. I think they're up to Gen 5 now. You can get a Gen 1 GPS for, I think, like $20 now on eBay. And it's as low as like $5 a month for its service. And it tracks and records your movement, where you're at, your locations, your longitude, your latitude, and you can put 3 phone numbers in it. And those 3 phone numbers is your 3 emergency contact numbers. And you can have it put, every hour, tell, it can say, I'm okay, I'm at this location. Or you can have it say, it has an emergency on there saying, I'm in distress. I need 911. And it'll go as a text to a person's phone. And They call the local authorities, search and rescue, and they will find your GPS location and come get you. Even if you have no cell phone signal at all, because there's some places where you can't get cell phone signal, but the Spot GPS locator is on a emergency satellite link. It is always on signal. Sorry, I'm driving through traffic. Sorry. If y'all are saying stuff, if y'all are saying stuff to me, I'm sorry. I'll read it here in a little bit. Oh, yeah, Dark. I mean, at least when I say a kit, I mean something that will at least make them fire, something that will at least give them cover, like a bivy, something that will filter water for them. You can either get, a life straw, and that's if there's water around, because you may be in an area that has no water around you. And when you go to an area that's in the middle of God knows where, look it up on a topographical map of the area, and make sure you know where water areas are, where things like an exit route. If you get jumped by five crackheads that's living in a place, they're not gonna they're not gonna let you live to see tomorrow. You know, and that's true. They're not. And like a lot of squatters living in cities and stuff like that. Like if you're in a city place, they're not going to kill you unless you're like in Philadelphia or something. But if you're out in the middle of God knows where woods, that's a different time. That's a different thing. They can hide your body somewhere in the woods and never see you again. Did Lukem leave? Who's leaving? Hi, whoever's leaving. Thanks for coming. Love you. But you need to know every area that you're going. You do. Not just in the wilderness, but in the city. The city is more dangerous than the wilderness ever will be. And that's a fact because the human element in it. When you put humans in the mix, something bad always happens. And that's true. 90% of the time, if you walk up to a wild animal, they're going to walk away from you 90% of the time. Maybe 70% of the time, depending on how the animal is. I mean, if it's a mountain lion that hasn't ate in a few days, well, you need to kiss your ass goodbye. That's true. If it's a coyote's going to run instead of attack you. Most wilderness animals are going to run away, like wild animals in the wilderness. Now, there is animals that live in the cities that don't care, that are not afraid of you. Like squirrels. Squirrels, man. Squirrels are dangerous, dangerous little creatures. And they got rabies, too. You don't know how bad and how painful rabies are when it actually affects you. Right, Dark? Right, brother? Huh, Jim. Yeah. I mean, just remember the bath salt cannibal that was in Florida? The guy that was on bath salts that literally ate a human face. You know, he ate the nose off this guy. He ate the eyes off of this guy. He ate everything off of this dude's face. The dude's still alive. No eyeballs, walking around like Red Skull from Marvel. Like, and there's things. I mean, there's a lot of things that need to be looked at in every situation. You know, I'm not saying a coyote won't clamp down on your, arm or your face if it needs to, because a coyote has the jaw strength to break bones. I don't know about that, Angel. If the U.S. had that kind of power and everything, you think we would? If we had that power, no country would be trying to screw with us. I think it was just a freak earthquake that happens in Turkey because Turkey has a lot of earthquakes that happen to it. Oh yeah, Greg, you need to look it up, brother. Dark, but yeah, no, I don't. But I mean, that is a good survival topic, though. The Turkey, the earthquake that hit Turkey, it's left thousands dead, and well, it left hundreds dead and like thousands in the cold, freezing, and Turkey doesn't have the emergency shelters and the way to take care of their people like other countries does. That's, you know, these people are not going to have food, water, electricity, anything like that And there's not enough. I mean, I think the American Red Cross went over there to help, but that's about it. Oh, sorry. Sorry, everybody. Hey, Cynthia, how you doing, sis? Good morning. Yep, ain't that the truth, Dart? But like I said, the world has changed its priorities way too much. A lot of people would rather just sit and get high than get food. And those are the people that I'm talking about. If something tremendous did happen, if something bad did happen to the world, most people will not survive. Most people will not live because they don't know how to handle anything. They don't know what to put first on their priority list. Sorry. Sorry. Hey, CR, how you doing, brother? But everybody, everybody needs to start looking at the future. Everybody needs to open their eyes to what's going on in this world. This world is screwed. This world is truly, truly screwed. If something catastrophic ever did happen, nobody's going to be able to know anything. If internet was shut down tomorrow and you had no way to Google anything, how well do you think you're going to handle being in the woods? Wiping your, how many people how many people know what poison oak and poison ivy is? I mean, really, how many people in this chat honestly is going to wipe their ass with poison ivy? Hey, Susan sis, how you doing? See, that's one of the things. That's one of the things, Dart, that mix up a lot of people because there. There's more than just poison ivy and poison oak that has three leaves, and it's it. they should change that. Leaves of 3, leave them be. They need to change that because anybody's going to see leaves of 3 and they're going to be like, oh no, I know what that is, and it's actually something that they could have used. It's like I've seen a guy in a survival class get poison ivy and the brown poison ivy, dried poison ivy leaves, and put it in his tinder bundle. And he lit the fire, and him and 3 other people were coughing their heads off. They inhaled poison ivy fumes. And poison ivy travels in fire. He inhaled it into his lungs and everything, and he had to be evac'd out of the survival class. Him and two or three others. I think it was 3. But still, he could have killed all of those people by being stupid. You can't trust people. You literally cannot trust people and their so-called knowledge. Oh my goodness, I'm passing by antique shops. About to say, y'all want to go to an antique shop. Passing by so many antique shops. I could take y'all shopping. And if I take y'all shopping, then Warehouse BBQ. I'm going to Dallas. Yes. No, none of that. None of that, Sarah, sis. None of that. Hey, look at that. Look at that old abandoned place. It still got stuff in it. Uh, maybe one day we'll go to it. Maybe. Oh, I bet, Greg. I bet, brother. Yeah. I mean, the things. Yeah, like, I saw things in the oil field. stuff stuff changes you. Job jobs change depending on, you know. Line of work. If you've only been an office person, you know what I mean? And that's one of the bad things about this new age. Um, it makes people not able to handle reality. Oh, I understand, Greg. Okay, you do that. Do that, Dark. Bring me, bring me one back, brother. Actually, I think I do have coffee with me. What a momento. Oh yeah, I got my thermos. Man, I better not spill this coffee. Oh yeah, that's good. I think I've ran out of things to say, y'all. Yeah, I think I've worn my mind out. I haven't slept. I woke up at like 2 yesterday. Been awake ever since. Went to work. Almost 24 hours. Almost 24 hours of no sleep. Happy Saturday. I like that. Hey, Sid, how you doing, bro? Sup? I'm probably gonna stop in the next town, give me something to eat. Anybody else going live? Hey, Chad, are you still here? Chad Smith, Jake Smith, Spooky Morales, Sparky. Are y'all still here? Give me a thumbs up if you're still here, or one of y'all three. Hold on. Uh, understand, sir. I understand, sis. Wait, what? You're going to the emergency room, Susan? You okay? Okay. Awesome, CR. You know I'll be over there to support you, CR. Jake! Hey, Jake! Ask that Chad guy beside you if he if if he's going to go live anytime soon. Wait, Bud who? I'm going to Dallas, Sid. I'm heading to Dallas right now. Then hopefully I'll make a stop at Mineral Wells after I see the family and everything. Make a stop at Mineral Wells, Texas, and look at the haunted Hill House. I'm still debating on whether to buy it or not. Oh yeah. Hold on. There's a cat beside me. Okay. It's all good, Chad. It's all good, Chadster. When do you think you're going to be going live again, sir? I need an estimated ETA on your lives. Yeah, I need an ETA on your lives, Chad. Yes, sir, Sid. I'm on a road trip, brother. Woo! Woo! Okay. Thank you for that, sir. Thank you for that. If you need me to get my get my fortune telling ball, I will do it. I will give my fortune balls. Oh, I like playing with my fortune balls on live TV, on live streaming. Hey, Shire, how you doing, brother? So, does anybody had anything weird or freaky happen, this week to them? Like seeing a garbage can in the middle of the road? Anyways, anybody had anything interesting happen to them this week? I'm good, Shire brother. How about you, my friend? I'm always Sarah, you know me long enough. I've drove plenty of times. Live stream. I'm not, maybe one day I'll set up I'll set up the old live stream room and I'll be cool like Chad Smith. I'll be cool like him and have the earphones and I'll have the microphone in my face like I want a Twinkie microphone. I want like a Twinkie version of a microphone so I could like chew on it while I'm talking. Nice. Nice, Angel. Nice. Nice, CR. Nice, brother. Heh, interesting. I see. I see, Sarah. Nice, Shire. Nice. What are you? I mean, if you blow up the hedgehog's, bum, is it? Is it? Are you playing it, or is it just screaming like a shell horn? I am a hungry boy. I am a starving boy. I I'm starving. I is starving. Noise. See, I love how y'all get along in here. All of you are family here. That's why I love y'all so much. Y'all is good peeps. Y'all is some good peeps. Y'all know that? Do. Anyways, yeah, I may stop this at the 2 hour mark, y'all. I've run out of things to say, and I think the sleep is kicking in. And y'all really don't want me to roll down the windows going 85 an hour. Oh, yeah. Um, my sister Cassie that was in here. All right. My sister Cassie that was in here. Forensic Mystics. I will be Monday. Monday, I will be on her channel and we will be discussing me, her, Akashi Chris from Mind Fork. We will be discussing the recent Chris Hodges just 411 missing. We will be discussing all that good stuff on her live stream Monday. So if y'all would like to join and y'all would like to where am I? Anyways, yeah, if y'all don't mind going over there and showing some love to her channel. Oh, I'm going to a shut up, shut up, GPS. I will in a minute. I'm gonna go get me some gas station food. I'm gonna go get some gas station food. Nothing better than a Circle K taco. Tacos. We love you too, there, Jakey Poo and Janet. I know, Sarah. I know. Okay, Cynthia. Thank you. Oop, oop. I know, tacos. Can't beat gas station tacos. You can't beat it. If you don't believe me, ask Janet. Take care, SD brother. I hope you start feeling better, my friend. I hope you feel better soon, brother. You take care, okay? I'm doing good, sis. I'll tell you that I'm doing peachy poo. Peachy poo. That's a new word. That's a new word. Peachy poo. Oh, how far away am I from freaking Dallas? Should be there by 2:52. After I get out of here, it's probably going to be like 3 o'clock. Oh, oh my goodness. Hey, look, everybody, a crackhead lighter. And it's a big. Take care, Susan, sis. Love you. Thank you for stopping in, girl, sis. Oh, that's my Tic Tacs. Tic Tac Patty Whack. All right, everybody. I am going to I'm going to call it a day. I love you all. Y'all take care, family. And if I can swing by Mineral Wells, I'll do a live stream from there. Okay. Love y'all, family. Oh, jeez. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm taking care of myself. I love y'all, family. If y'all can stop by CR Creative Redundancy, and he said he may be going live too. He's a good, smart guy. All right. Love y'all. Take care, family. Enjoy y'all's weekend. Bye. Bye.